welcome to the vlog. Today we are going to Sevilla, which, if you don't know, is in the opposite point of Spain. So I'm going to get on a flight, an hour and a half flight, and I'm going to go to Sevilla. So I want to show you what I'm bringing, because it's like 5 days. Like, it's just a small bag. Well, you consider it small. I consider it small. So the bag and a backpack. So I'll be leaving in about like an hour and a half or so, and I will see you guys at the airport. Day 2, I forgot to update you at the airport because I was running. I was almost late. But it's the second day. Yesterday I went on a walk and ate in Sevilla. Everything is so different here. Like, from where I live in Spain, this is like a different world. So it's like, it's so exciting. Hey guys, so we're doing a voiceover during this video because this is my first time in Sevilla. I want to share it with you. So first we have flamenco dancing and music. So it's traditional from Sevilla, the city in the south of Spain. So I thought it was really cool to take a video and show you guys. Next, we have some parks and cathedrals that I went to today. So in Sevilla, they have some of the most beautiful parks that I have seen in Spain. And they also, these red things are set up for the Semana Santa floats. And so there's a lot of red things that you'll see throughout the city. This is a cathedral I went to, and you can go all the way to the top. It's very pretty. You can see the whole city from the top. And it's really a unique experience. I love this place. I thought it was really, really pretty. They have this huge organ in the church, which I thought was beautiful. Stained glass. And this is the life of Jesus in gold. So they're all pictures of the start of his life to the end. So there's a lot of really cool things here. The next place we visited was an Arabic house, which was made like thousands of years ago. And this is where the kings and the important people that came to Spain would stay. It is made by the Arabic, and so if you look around Spain, there's not a lot of places like this in Europe. It's a very special place to be, and it does not resemble at all the other architectures in Sevilla. It's a very special place, and there were a ton of tourists here because it's beautiful. The ceiling here, it is made to resemble the night sky. You can see stars. It's absolutely beautiful here, and they have beautiful flowers outside. They have a garden outside. It was very pretty. These flowers smell amazing. They also had another garden inside the walls of this place that included animals and a maze made out of bushes, which was too short so I could find my way out. But it was very, very beautiful, and I have never seen anything like it before. I decided to film this street because there are so many streets in Sevilla that have they're tiny, and at the end of them they have these tiny plazas. There's plazas everywhere here. So I wanted to film these streets because I love the way they look. This is a look inside the floats while they're in the churches. So later that day they would leave the church in what looks like this. So it leads in the front. They're called el path, meaning the peace. What it looks like, it's not what you think it is. It is a religious practice which guides the float. This is the float of Jesus being led to the cross to be killed. So there's lots of music. It's very good. Okay, this is my favorite float. This is the Virgin Mary, and her float is the prettiest of all of them. They have these white flowers with the candles, and this is a sad float. She has tears in her eyes because she's mourning the death of her son, but this is a beautiful float and my favorite. So this is the next day, and I'm walking through Plaza España, and this is a beautiful park. It is huge. I've been to lots of Plaza Españas around where I live, and they are nowhere near as big as this one. This one has birds, just beautiful trees, and this center. This center was actually where a part of Star Wars was filmed. The scene in Star Wars was filmed here, so it became more famous after that. But it's beautiful. In each of the sections, they have the provinces in Spain, so it's beautiful. It really is a beautiful place, and there's lots of music here. So I wanted to show you guys the crowds for these things. These crowds are crazy. They push like crazy. There is no escape from these crowds. But everyone's waiting outside in the hot sun just to see these things. Here's El Path again, the piece. So they're leading the beginning of the float. But there are just so many people, and it was so hot this day. This is me getting a drink because I was dying. But this is a very, very pretty float. So these floats are extremely heavy, and underneath them, they have a ton of people walking. So the people are walking this thing on their shoulders. So it is extremely heavy, and some of these can be around like 100 years old. They're very old on the side. They have lots of carvings in them, so they're very, very pretty. And when people aren't outside watching them, watching the floats, they're inside watching it on TV. This is a float of The Last Supper. So it's originally a painting, and this is the float version of it, which is just super cool to me. So here it is closer up. I love the carvings on the wood on the side. This is a beautiful, beautiful float. So this is something really cool that you'll see a lot here. So this is a ball of wax, and every year these children, they add on. There's no sentimental purpose except for just seeing how big you can get this ball. So it's very cool. What's super cool about these things, if you hold your hand out, these people, they will give you cards, they'll give you charms. It's really, really fun. I have a collection. Here's the Virgin Mary again, and I tried to get a video of people's feet walking under her, but it was very, very dark, and I don't think that you can see them. But here's a closer version of her, and you can see just how beautiful this float is. So this was the final float of the night, which is Jesus carrying the cross. So thank you guys for watching, and if you have any questions about the tradition, you can feel free to ask me in the comments down below. I would be happy to answer. So this was the start of Semana Santa in Sevilla.